casual pie that is completely gluten-free because we're going to use almond flour. I have some wild blueberries that I'm gonna use today, but you can also make it with apples, which I love. Let's put the blueberries, but actually let's put some oil first because last time my pie was sticky. So we'll have some oil. I just always use olive oil because this is kind of health conscious and I don't consume butter. So let's do that very quickly. Nice. All right, so we are going to just use some of the blueberries. I find that blueberries are really good with lemon juice, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some lemon juice on that. All right, and now let me just clean my hands very quickly from the lemon. To that, I'm gonna add coconut sugar, not too much, because I don't want it to be sweet, but we want it to, for the blueberries to sit in the sugar a little bit and get coated just a tiny bit. I did about a tablespoon of coconut sugar. All right, I don't like things very sweet, so I try to take it easy. We're gonna give this another mix when we're ready to put the batter in. Let's set that aside. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of oil, just like that. That's enough. We'll have 2 eggs. So this is not egg free, it has eggs. Put 2 eggs into this. Put as much oil as you want. We'll put this applesauce, which is 3.9 ounces. I usually also use vegan yogurt. Today I don't have the flavored one, I just have the plain one. So I'm gonna use applesauce. Give this all a mix, a nice mix. It's pretty loose, as you see. You don't want it too wet. Okay, and for sugar, for the sweetness, I'm gonna add a little maple syrup. Again, I'm saying a little because I don't know how sweet you like yours. And I'm gonna add a little dash of coconut syrup, coconut sugar. That's it, you see, it was like literally a dash. Okay. If you're using apples, use cinnamon. Really good, they complement each other so well. Today I don't have vanilla, otherwise I would use vanilla. So I'm using some lemon zest and lemon juice. It's not even a zest of a lemon, it's like half a lemon and lemon juice, and I feel lemon juice and lemon zest really complement the blueberry. But if you're using apples, you're gonna cut up your apples and put a little dash of vegan milk, any plant-based milk you want. Great. The only thing you're gonna measure here really is your flour. I know I shouldn't say that. A little dash of salt to bring all the flavors out, and baking powder. Use a little baking powder to lift everything up. Okay. Nice, mix everything. I didn't forget anything. Now, okay, let's see. I'm using just almond flour. So 1 and 2. Now, let's start with 2. I always start with these measurements with 2. And then I mix them and see the consistency. Okay, I'm also gonna add a tiny bit of flax flour here, just to give it more nutrients and some fiber. So far it is looking good. I think I need maybe another half a cup of flour. It usually takes 2.5 cups. I've been making this so long, I know it already. Okay, let's do some flax flour. We'll do a tiny bit because it's very nutty. That's enough for us. You can also use Sicilian husk. Also like cleaning everything. Now let me get my other additives to this. I'm going to use hemp hearts. Okay. Also going to use raisins. I always do. I just love raisins. Just a handful. As much as you want, really. Okay, good. Let's give that another mix. Make sure everything is incorporated. It's a little wet, right? It's a little wet. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit more almond flour. That's it. Maybe this much. That's it. All right. You can make amazing muffins with this as well. So good for muffins. Let's clean this all up now. Let's push everything aside. Make some space for us. All right, let's let this sit for 5 minutes here, and then we'll combine. We'll add it on top of the blueberries. And meanwhile, I'm gonna start heating up my oven. Let's continue. It's been about 5 minutes. We'll let that sit. Now our blueberries have been marrying each other. There's a little oil there. I'm gonna bake it at 350. All right. You see, they're already merged into each other. It's super nice. Okay, let's try to do a single layer. Get this on. Good. All right, let's go with the batter. We don't want to move the blueberries too much because we don't want empty space there. This is not like real, you know, liquid batter. You need it to be like this. Okay, so you're gonna spread it nicely, gently. Otherwise the blueberries will all shift. It's not gonna look nice. Let's do it. Okay, this is there. Nice, we got everything. That's why I like silicone spatulas. You can get everything. So let's move gently. This is perfect for breakfast. It's not really dessert because it's very filling, you know, but it's incredible for breakfast. I have a slice of this for breakfast. I'm full for a long time. If you have vanilla, also add a little vanilla. But I'm all out. Okay, I'm gonna give it space for the steam from the blueberries to evaporate a little bit. Okay, make it look nice and pretty, decent. Okay, and I don't want the blueberries to bleed into my batter on top, so I'm not gonna move it too much or shift it. Look how nice that looks. Okay, don't worry too much because it's gonna be upside down when we flip it. Once it's baked, it's gonna be upside down. There you go. That's nice. Now I'm gonna bake it at 350 until it's done, until it's crispy, around 45 minutes. Okay, it's been exactly 40 minutes at 350, and you'll see it's super nice and golden right now. And the blueberries look like they've cooked, and they're still gonna sizzle and carry over the heat. We're gonna let this rest for about 30 minutes, and then we'll flip it on a serving platter. Okay, so the cake is ready. We'll go ahead and just pop it into the serving platter, just like that. Okay, look, when you let it cool completely, it just comes off so well. So the bottom cooled already. Now we're gonna let the fruit cool Then we can cut into it or just pack it away and eat for breakfast. It looks incredible. I hope you make it and you'll see how delicious it is. Ooh, yum.